Okay, so we're now in the model space, and you'll notice that the drawing in the model space has changed quite dramatically. What we've got now is a small office building, and you can see there in the top left corner we have a fully fitted out office. Now what you'll notice is some parts of this office aren't complete. You'll notice there's some internal walls down here that need to be completed, and also you'll notice the middle pane of glass in the windows there, the green windows, is not drawn in either. So we're going to utilize the line command to do that. Make sure you're on your home tab here. Now, before we commit to drawing those lines, we need to make sure that we draw the lines on the correct layers. Now we're going to do the internal walls here first. So we click on our layer pull down here. We have a walls layer. Click on it, and that is now our current drafting layer. Now before we start drawing our lines, make sure that your object snaps are on. And we need to make sure that at a minimum our endpoint snap is on. So we hover over OSnap, right click, you can see endpoint there at the top has the blue square, so it is switched on. Press escape to lose the menu. We go to the line command here on the draw panel, click on the line command, and all we do now is we draw lines from one endpoint to the other. I'll zoom in a little bit here for clarity, so roll up on your wheel mouse, and I'm going to go from this endpoint here, there's the endpoint snap, left click, to this endpoint here, to the endpoint snap. You'll see the endpoint snap highlight, left click. It's then an enter to finish. Now, you can repeat the last command in two ways. You can right click, and on the shortcut menu there you have repeat line, or you can just press enter or spacebar on the keyboard. Either of those will repeat the last command. If I press the spacebar, it prompts me straight away to specify the first point of my line. If you look at the command line at the bottom of the screen there, it says line, specify first point. So you can repeat over and over again the last command that you used. Again, endpoint, left click, to endpoint, left click, and enter to finish. So you can see if I zoom out now, we've completed that internal wall there in the office on the right hand side. Now, zoom in a little bit using the wheel again, so roll up. Make sure you can see all three windows there. I'm going to work on these two outer windows first, and I'm going to go to my Windows layer here and select the Windows layer on the layer pull down. Then I go back to my line command. Now we need the midpoint snap this time. So down to OSnap, right click. As you can see there, midpoint above center there is highlighted. There's midpoint there. It's highlighted with the blue square, so it's on. Press escape to lose the menu. So we know that the midpoint snap is on. I'm going to use the line command again now. I'm going to go to the midpoint snap here. See the triangle? Left click. Take it down to the triangle here, on the midpoint here. Left click. Again, enter to finish. Spacebar or enter to repeat the last command. Midpoint here, left click. Midpoint here, left click. Again, enter to finish. Zoom in on this one, it's a bit narrower. Line command again, and midpoint to midpoint, and enter to finish. Do a zoom extents now by going to the View tab, and then the Navigate panel, and click on the down arrow and go to Extents. And as you can see now, you've completed your internal wall and three of the windows required.